Okie dokie. One of the very first videos in regard to Sagittarius Shorty that I had uploaded to this very channel is the one where Sagittarius Shorty gets out of prison. She explains her time in prison, and prior to the old channel, Alistair Minecraft the 5th, getting shut down, I had also done a video. This exact video in question where I went over the reasons as to why she went to prison. Now, I briefly touched about the reasons why Sagittarius Shorty went to prison in my video of, her video when she comes out of prison. But I figured for all the new people that may or may not be well-versed into Sagittarius Shorty lore, as I unfortunately kinda am, I figured, why not we go over the video where she explains the tale on why exactly she went to jail. So, let's get into this.
I feel like I haven't done this in forever. Okay, so, hello, it's me, Hannah Baker.
Hi, Hannah Baker. Thank you so much for doxing yourself on a fucking YouTube channel. In a fucking YouTube video when your channel has over 96,000 subscribers. Great job, retard.
No, but seriously, okay, so, I know I told this story before, but I was super high, and, y'all couldn't understand me because I was super high, and then everyone got mad at me because I was super high, and yelling at me in the comments and stuff, so I'm gonna redo this video, and, I have an announcement to make that's kind of sad, but probably a lot of you are gonna be happy about it because you don't like me. So,
well, that is true. Not a lot of people like you. Okay, well, you are a fat sea cow and a whore. So yeah, not everyone likes you. We like making fun of you, though. Myself especially. And the people on your very own Kiwi Farm Star, they love making fun of you.
Oh, basically, take a shot first.
Okay, that was more than just a shot. That was a fucking swig.
So good news is, I'm feeling a lot better. I pulled myself out of the dark place.
What is this, dark place called? Planet Fitness?
My medication for my anti-anxiety, that made no sense. My medication for my anxiety got stolen.
If by stolen you mean you sold it to buy booze and crack. Is that what happened? I think it is.
So, I was just laying in bed and not leaving my house for a long time because I didn't have my medication and my eyelashes coming off.
Don't you do that enough as it is? I mean, even when you're medicated, you still fucking stay at home and do nothing. The only time you ever go out is when you have to start sucking dick. Or you're out partying. Those are the only 2 times you ever go out and about.
Right now, and that's really rude. Yeah, the bad news is that I'm going to jail for 90 days.
Bad news to you. Great news for us.
Because of what I told you guys in the story, and that I'm going to tell again. Okay, so basically...
Okay, strap yourselves in, lads. We're going to be in for one hell of a story.
I met these girls on Instagram, and I went out with them,
Why does every single fucking story that this fat sea cow says always involve people? Random people that she just met on the internet one day. Okay, we all know she has no friends. Mainly because what sane, rational thinking human being would ever want to be her friend? But every single story about her degenerate, wacky adventures always involve some dude she met up online, or a group of girls that she met online. All complete total strangers, mind you. All complete and total strangers. And you want to know something? That's probably how she's gonna die. Like, I swear, at some point she's gonna meet a dude. She's going to, quote unquote, link up with him. She's gonna meet this dude on either Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter, wherever. And she's gonna hook up with this dude. And this dude is gonna fucking kill this sea hog. And leave her in a ditch. Anyway, let's continue.
Once before, and then they invited me out again, and I was like, okay, like, let's get it, like, I'm bored, whatever. And we went out, and we went to this place called Simcoe. It's like an hour from my city, and it's just, like, bumfuck nowhere. It's, like, literally just, like, farm and shit. So, like, we went to this, like, reggae club or whatever, where it's, like, all black guys. And I'm pretty sure that's why they wanted to go. But anyway, so we...
And I'm pretty sure that's the reason you wanted to go.
went there, and we go in. We're having a good time, da-da-da-da. We have our bottle, da-da-da-da. We go outside, and one of the girls that I came with is outside, and she's, like, yelling at these girls. And I was like... Obviously, like, I felt the need to hop in. So I was like, oh, like, da-da...
Okay. I know you're a fucking idiot. I know every single video that I've seen of you thus far proves my point that you are indeed an idiot. And as we continue with this video, you are going to realize how much of a massive fucking idiot Sagittarius the Sea Cow truly is. But why did you think it was wise for you to get involved into this fight? You said it yourself that you really don't know these people in question. You met them on the internet. They're complete and total fucking strangers. You're not friends with them, and they sure shit are not friends with you. So why the fuck did you decide, in your infinite wisdom, that perhaps it would be a great idea for you to get involved? Just why? The only logical reason I could probably think of is they're your ride home, but then again, you apparently have enough cash to afford Ubers. So, anyway, let us continue.
Da-da-da, like, I was yelling at them, and then, the girl started yelling back at me, and then the argument went from them two to me and her, and then, oh my god, why are you falling off, you stupid bitch?
Well, the reason why it's falling off is because you did a very, very shitty job gluing them on.
Really disrespectful. Okay, anyways,
well, so... for you.
Me and the girl were arguing, and then all of a sudden she comes up to me, and she just punches me in the face. And then she, like, pushes me to the ground, and she pulls my wig off. There's a video, I'm pretty sure.
Now, that's actually 100% true. There is an actual video of this fight in question taking place. I've seen the video in question. Sagittarius the Sea Cow does at one point get pushed down to the ground, and the woman that was beating the shit out of her does indeed take off her wig. Now, under normal circumstances, I would naturally do a reaction video, kind of like what I'm doing now to that very video. But the video in question is relatively short. I might do a reaction video on it at some point. But the minute I find that video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download that video from YouTube, from the channel that has it uploaded, and I'm going to upload it to this channel. No commentary or anything. I'm going to upload the video in its entirety up to this very channel, so every single one of you can witness Sagittarius Shorty getting into a fight. Whether or not you want my hot fucking takes on said video, well, I'll ask you guys in the comments section below once I, naturally upload that video up to the channel. But anyway, let us continue with this fascinating and downright pathetic tale.
All of you have seen it. But yeah, she pulls my wig off. I get back up. Hey, bunny. I get back up. I pick up my wig, and then... I think she tried to attack me again, and then I took out my pepper spray and I sprayed her. And I mean, you know those ones where, like, you're so drunk or, like, you're so high that you just don't know how to react? Like, you Like, you're slow on reacting. Like, I would have fought her back, but the thing is, I was, like, stumbling drunk. Like, I was super drunk. Like, if you watch the video, like, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying in it. So, I'm dying.
I wish.
Sorry, my eyelash is really pissing me off.
I don't care.
This is really pissing me off. Okay.
Boo-hoo for you.
I pepper spray her, and she, like, gets a few more punches, and after I pepper spray her, it's like she was like one of those, you know those bug sprays where you, like, spray a bug and, like, you try to kill it, and, like, it just keeps moving, and you have to keep spraying and spraying to kill it. I just kept spraying her, because, like, she wouldn't fuck off. Like, so finally, I guess, like, her eyes started burning, and her face was burning, and she ran away crying or whatever. She ran away crying to her friend, and then her friend comes up to me and starts punching me in the face, like, 2 times. Like, she literally goes, boom, boom, and I'm like, so I pull my pepper spray out again, and I'm like, shh. And she was still standing there.
It truly does amaze me that Sagittarius Shawty was able to pepper spray just any person instead of herself. Because when you think of the word Sagittarius Shawty and pepper spray, one would naturally think that she would pepper spray herself. I was honestly expecting for that. Like, the moment I heard that she had pepper spray on her, I was honestly waiting for her to admit that she pepper sprayed herself. And you want to know something? I wouldn't be surprised if she accidentally pepper sprayed herself while sober. Because she really is that dumb. Don't believe me? Well, we are 4 minutes and 24 seconds into this 23-minute and 31-second video. If you honestly don't believe that Sagittarius Shorty is a fucking idiot, you are clearly new to this channel. But do not fret. Do not fret, dear newcomer. You will soon find out why she is indeed a massive fucking moron.
She was literally standing there while I was spraying her face, looking at me like, I'm like, bitch, are you not affected by this? Like, I've literally been in the room when pepper spray has been sprayed, and that shit is crazy. Like, you start coughing, like, you can't breathe, like, everything stings, like, your nose, your eyes. So I'm just, like, wondering, like, are these girls, like, fucking human or not? So,
I can ask the same question about you. I'm seriously questioning as to whether or not you're actually human or not. I really wouldn't be surprised if you're legit part hippo. I really wouldn't be surprised if at some point, before you were born, your dad got drunk one day and fucked a hippo at the local zoo. That might explain a lot, actually.
Anyways, she goes away and starts crying or whatever, and then I'm, like, telling my friends, I'm like, yo, like, we gotta get out of here, like, we gotta go.
Oh, finally dawns on you that maybe, just maybe, you kind of need to leave. It didn't dawn on you earlier. It didn't dawn on you when you first got into this fucking fight with this bitch. Or when you fucking bore witness to your friend getting into this fight with a bitch. It didn't dawn on you then, it's just dawning on you now.
And, like, apparently I accidentally, they're not my friends, okay, they're just girls that I linked up with online. Anyway, so apparently the girl that I was with was around the pepper spray when I sprayed it, and she got sprayed and I didn't know, and she's like, oh my god, who the fuck had pepper spray? And I was like, me. Because I carry that shit around with me everywhere, because, like, being a working girl or whatever, well, not a working girl right now, but being a working girl or whatever, you need some type of protection, and, like, guys usually give me knives, or, like, a lot of guys have offered to give me a gun, and I'm just sitting there like, I will definitely shoot someone because I'm fucking stupid, but
there are very few things in this world that truly do terrify me. Like, if I had to come up with a list of the things that truly terrify me, I would at the very least think of 3, maybe even 4. One of those, if not the most terrifying of the bunch, is definitely Sagittarius Shawty owning a firearm. Because as she just admitted herself, she is indeed an idiot. And she will fucking shoot someone. And there's no way in God's green earth anyone that gives her a gun is ever going to teach her how to properly shoot it. Okay, this isn't Faith Vickers we're talking about over here. See, unlike Sagittarius Shorty, someone like Faith Vickers, Ethan Rouse potato trial bride to be. She has experience with firearms. The bitch knows how to operate a gun, okay? This fucking C-Cal, no way. The most she would ever get in terms of training on how to operate firearms is just point the fucking gun at the person you want to murder and then pull the trigger. That's it. She would not learn how to load. She would not learn how to use the safety. She wouldn't know how to how to unjam the thing. She sure as shit wouldn't know how to fucking clean the damn rifle. Or clean the damn gun. So, yeah, she's gonna be very shitty when it comes to handling guns. And if you thought that was scary enough, just imagine if she's fucking drunk. And she is angry. A drunk and angry Sagittarius Shorty with a gun is one of, if not the, at least in my mind at least, the most terrifying things in this fucking world. And I guarantee you, at some point she's going to come across this channel. She's going to come across these fucking videos that I've been making on her for the past, couple of weeks? Week, 2 weeks? Feels like a fucking lifetime. Anyway, she's going to eventually find out that I'm doing these fucking videos on her. Eventually, a fucking Sagittarius Shorty fan is going to fucking find these videos. The said fan is going to send said videos over to Saggy. Saggy's going to throw one massive tart fit. And then, well, we're off to the races, I guess. But seriously, though, if I were to ever find out that Sagittarius Shorty has a firearm and she's coming to get me, I'd fucking bolt. Any sane, rational human being would fucking flee, head for the hills. Hell, maybe I'd do what Aiden Paladin did. Get on a fucking next plane to the fucking UK. Fucking, I'd go even to Kazakhstan or Nigeria. I'd rather spend the rest of my life living in a fucking tent city and eating beetles and moldy rice if it means getting as far away from Sagittarius Shorty as humanly possible. But anyway, let's continue.
Anyways, so I decided to go to Canadian Tire and get myself that fucking dog attack spray or whatever, and I carry it around with me everywhere I go. Because when I go places, people like to fucking try me and fucking try to beat me up and shit. And it's so fucking rude. Like, what did I do to you?
Well, you are a fat cunt, so...
What did I do to you? Like, literally, I never do anything to anyone. So anyways.
X.
I just started carrying it around in case a bitch wants to try me. And I didn't realize it was illegal. I thought that, like, how else... oh my god, realistically, think about this. We live in Canada. You're not allowed to have weapons or whatever. There's no gun.
Okay. I do not for a moment believe that it is illegal for someone to own pepper spray in Canada. I mean, she literally just said that she walked into a fucking store and bought it. She literally bought pepper spray, okay? Her own admission. She walked into a store and bought pepper spray. The only logical way I could see someone like Sagittarius Shorty being denied or making it illegal for someone like her to own pepper spray is if she has a criminal record. And, well, she does have a criminal record. Let's be real. This is a fucking hooker. This is a working girl. And last time I checked, prostitution is illegal in fucking Canada. Plus, even if she hasn't been charged with prostitution, she sure as shit has been charged with a bunch of other stuff. So it really wouldn't surprise me if it really is illegal for someone like Saggy to own fucking pepper spray, given her criminal record. Anyway, let us continue.
Like, guns are not legal or whatever. Which, thank God.
But seriously though, if any person from Canada can fucking comment down below whether or not it really is illegal to purchase pepper spray in Canada, please do let me know. Because personally, I'm leaning more towards Saggy here. She has a criminal record, so she wouldn't be able to, own pepper spray. But then again, what would I know?
God. But how else am I supposed to protect myself? Like, what if someone comes and attacks me? What am I supposed to do? Like, these girls
Body slam them? That's the only thing I could think of.
were fully attacking me, and like I was so drunk, I didn't like hit back or anything. I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna pepper spray them and maybe they'll fuck off. Like, what am I really supposed to do when someone attacks me? Like, why am I getting in trouble when they're the ones who attacked me? But anyways, go off. So yeah, she's like crying or whatever because she accidentally got pepper sprayed, and I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were there, blah blah blah. I'm like, we need to go, and like it took like a few minutes for them to actually like come with me. So like we went into the car, and we start driving away. And then all of a sudden the cops are like pulling us over, and like I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was because maybe she was speeding, or maybe because they saw I didn't have my seatbelt on. But like they come to the window and I look at them and I'm like, oh yeah, my seatbelt. And I was like, fuck. And then they're like, who has the pepper spray in here? And I was like, I don't know. And everyone's like, I don't know. And I was like, they were like, who has the pepper spray in here? And my stupid drunk ass was like, oh, me, it's over here. Do you want it? Like, so he tells me to step out of the car, and like I had the pepper spray hidden under my wig or whatever. And like he takes me to his car, and like he puts me on the back of his car or whatever, and like searches me and then like handcuffs me or whatever. And I tell him where the pepper spray is, and they grab it and they took it away from me. I don't have that shit no more. But they took it away from me.
Well, good. You don't deserve it.
And they arrested me. They took me down to the station. And while I was at the station, there was this really fucking lippy ass mother. I hate girl cops. Let me just tell you that. Girl cops are fucking rude ass.
Did you just have a stroke?
Like broken. Okay, girl cops are fucking rude ass cunts. Like, girl cops act like bitches who haven't gotten laid in.
Well, when female police officers have to deal with people like you on a daily basis, I really can't say I blame them for being massive cuntbags. Because seriously though, if I was a female police officer and I had to deal with people like you on a fucking daily basis, I'd be a cunt too.
Fucking decades.
Seriously though, if any of you guys happen to know someone, a female, a Canadian female on the police force, give her some love. Because Lord knows that woman has to go through a lot. Especially if they have to deal with this bitch.
I only got half of my contact out.
That's nice. Why should I care?
Why is this happening to me? Guys, there's half a contact stuck. So
I don't care.
I can't talk. There's half a contact stuck in my eye. Anyways, so
why should I care?
Back to my story, and then I'll fix my shit. So basically, she was being really rude, and she was like threatening to pepper spray me with my pepper spray. She's like, I'll spray you with your pepper spray, like da 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 da. Like, bitch, don't you have your own shit? Like, come on. And
okay, that right there, this is bullshit. Because there's no way in God's green earth a female police officer would ever use the pepper spray that the person they have in custody was using. Because that is technically evidence. And if said female police officer were to use the exact pepper spray that Sagittarius Shorty was using prior to her getting thrown in jail, that would be considered tampering with evidence, and that police officer would be in a whole lot of trouble. And it's just like Saggis said, what would be the point anyway? She has her own fucking can of pepper spray, so...
she's just being really rude, and I was like, she just, like, every time I would do something, like, she would put another, like, thing, like, another charge on my thing. Like, I kicked her in the leg. Like, so, bitch.
Remember how I said earlier that for those who are new to the channel or new to the Sagittarius Shorty lore, needed evidence that supports my claim that Sagittarius Shorty is a fucking idiot? Well, there you go. There you go. This fucking out of control cuntbag had no fucking idea that she could get charged with assaulting a police officer. Sagittarius Shorty was fucking dumbfounded that because she decided to kick a cop, said cop pressed charges on her.
What? Like, who cares? I fucking kicked you, and then she puts in.
Well, the reason why she cares is because you just assaulted a police officer. And assaulting a police officer is against the law. Okay? Case in point. Ethan Ralph, back in 2016, got fucking drunk and attempted to punch a cop. Granted, Ethan Ralph missed. But the fact that Ethan Ralph decided to take a swing at a female police officer and missed, he still got charged. Granted, he was not charged with assaulting a cop, he was charged instead with attempting to assault a cop. Ethan Ralph attempted to punch said female police officer in the face. So if someone like Ethan Ralph can get charged with attempting to punch a police officer in the face, then it seems it makes sense that, someone like you who did indeed kick the female police officer in question would charge you.
Their charge. She goes, assault charge. I hit her in the arm because she was like, oh, you want to keep going? You want to keep going? And I was like, yeah, bitch. So I hit her in the arm, and she was like, put another charge. And then I spat on her, and she put another charge. And I was like, okay, fuck, like, she's actually charging me. So...
What do you think she was gonna do? Nothing? What the fuck did you honestly think was going to happen? She was just gonna take it? Hell no! You kicked the police officer in the leg. You hit the police officer in the arm. You spit on the police officer in question. And it honestly astounds you that she fucking charged you with assault. It really does. I said it once and I will say it again. This woman is a massive, vapid airhead. This woman is a fucking idiot. This person honestly believed, wholeheartedly, mind you, that kicking a cop in the leg, hitting a cop in the arm, and spitting at a cop wouldn't mean she wouldn't get any charges put on her. She thought everything was going to be fine if she did that. By the way, would it really surprise for you guys to learn that Sagittarius Shorty here is a big Black Lives Matter supporter, and she really believes that, all cops are bastards, we need to defund the police? Would that really surprise you if, you found out about that? Because I'm telling you guys, that's actually true.
I wonder how fucked up my eye looks in the camera. So yeah, so I have 3 charges for that. And apparently, and I don't really believe this, but apparently they were going to release me to the girls. But I ended up assaulting the police officer, so they kept me there. And
gee, I wonder
they kept
why.
me overnight, and then in the morning they took me to the courthouse, and the courthouse said I had to go to jail, and then I went to jail, and I spent, I think, 4 days in jail, and like they would take me to the courthouse every morning trying to get a hold of my dad or somebody that will come like bail me out, whatever. So
if I was her dad, I would have just left her there. Because again, this woman honestly believes that kicking a cop in the leg, hitting a police officer in the arm, and spitting in the face of said police officer wouldn't result in her getting charges. If this was my daughter, I would have left her there. If this was anyone's daughter, no doubt they would have left her there.
Finally, on like the 3rd morning, like my dad, like they get a hold of him and he comes. So my dad comes and he's Before all that, though, in the holding cell, so there were guys that knew me there, and they were like, Saggis, they were like, yo, what are you in here for? Like, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't be getting into trouble. Like, I should be on live right now watching you. Like, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, what are you here for? And, like, they were all, like, some of them were there for home invasion or something, and I was like...
Lovely.
And then I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, like, we live in the hood. And I was like, okay, like, you guys are supposed to be trying to get out of the hood, but okay. Anyways, so...
I find it fucking hilarious and hypocritical that the Seagull who openly admits to being a working girl, and is also, as of this story at least, was charged with assaulting a police officer. I find it fucking hilarious that she's criticizing the black people that were caught doing home invasions about their lifestyles.
I know nothing about the hood, so disregard that comment. I literally don't live in the hood. I have never lived in the hood. I just like hood men on occasion because they have good penis. And anyways, so...
So that's the only reason she even bothers associating with hood men. That's the only reason she associates with people from the ghetto. It's not because they have personalities or anything, it's because they have good dicks. What a fantastic role model to young women everywhere.
Okay. What was I saying? Okay, so yeah, they were recognizing me in the thing. Let me add that they were fucking sexy as fuck. Like, if I could have just, like, been in a cell with them and just, like, sucked their dicks, I totally would have. And then...
I am so glad they gender separate fucking prisons and jail cells everywhere. At least that's how it is in the States. I'm not 100% sure in fucking Canada, but there's no way they would have allowed this fucking sea cow to be in the same cell as these fucking dregs of society.
Yeah. So then, yeah, so anyways, fast forward, my dad finally comes and gets me, and I get in the car, and I'm like, sorry, and then he goes, nope. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, you're fucking retarded. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like...
I should be saying that to the fucking dad. He clearly did a bad job parenting her, and the fact that he's even bothering coming down to the fucking jail station and bailing her out just proves to me that he's even more of a terrible father. Because I swear, this was my child, and my child did the exact same thing Sagittarius Shorty was just booked for. I would have fucking left them there. I would have made sure they would not have gotten bailed out. I would have just let them rot in jail.
So then I'm like, oh, we have to go to the jail, by the way. Okay, so the jail is in Simcoe, which is an hour from me. And then, no, the courthouse is in Simcoe, which is an hour from me. He picked me up from the courthouse. And the jail is an hour from the courthouse. And then the courthouse... No, and then... Bruh, let me repeat this. The courthouse is an hour.
How much you guys want to bet Sagittarius Shorty has never read a map before? I guarantee she never has. Nor will she ever read a map.
From my house, okay? Which is in Simcoe. Then the jail I went to is in a place called Hamilton, which is an hour from Simcoe. So I was like, okay, we gotta go get my stuff from the jail. So we go to get my stuff, and then it's another hour from the jail to my house. So we go to the house, and, like, apparently the cops told him on the phone what my charges were, and I don't know if that's legal or, like, what the fuck, but, like, that's fucking rude.
Well, technically, your father is the guardian of you. And your father was the one who bailed you out. So it does make sense that they would inform your father as to why, his daughter is in prison. I mean, I can't think of a situation where they wouldn't tell the father. Okay. Imagine for a minute you're a father, and you find out that your child is in jail. They would tell you why your child is in jail, right? At least that's how I'm thinking about it.
Like, that's my business. But he knows everything that I did, and, like, he was kind of, like, he doesn't really care. Like, it's my life, Like, I paid him gas money, like, it's me going to jail at the end of the day, not him. So, anyways, I, got home, whatever, and I saw videos of me everywhere getting beat up. Not beat up, because there were no marks on my face, like, They punched me fully in the face, and there were no marks. Like, my face wasn't hurting or anything. The only
Well, there must have been very, very weak punches then.
thing that hurt was, like, from me falling on the ground. And the reason that even hurt is because I had prior, like 2 weeks ago from that, like, I had gotten jumped. So, not 2 weeks, like maybe a month. But I didn't get my injuries checked out from when I got jumped. So, like, my legs are super fucked up. And I'm probably going to have to get them amputated. Anyway, so...
Oh, I wish.
Knock on wood. I was totally joking. I don't have any wood in my room. Oh my fucking god, knock on my leg. Okay, anyway, so... Why do I say all the time? Like, who am I?
'Cause you're an idiot. And your vocabulary is very, very low.
Oh my god, stop saying you fucking bitch. Oh my god, I really wish I knew how to edit. I could edit this out, but I don't know how to edit, so I'm so sorry. I did clean my room, by the way, and then it got messy again. I didn't put a sheet on my bed because I didn't want to. Also, my bunny is still alive. He's eating right now, though, so he's not coming to visit you guys. But anyways, the point of the story is that I'm going to jail for 90 days. Okay, yeah. So anyway, so I had court on Tuesday of this week, and I look at the papers, and it says, let me get it.
It truly does amaze me that there's a literal fucking Office fan. Like a cheap Office fan on her fucking bed.
We have this little... Oh, by the way, legal aid will not give me a lawyer, so I have no chance of trying to fight this, so I'm definitely going to jail. They gave me this...
I mean, let's be real here. Even if you did try to fight it, you would lose. You would fucking lose, so... I mean, Amos G has a better chance of, walking away scot-free than you ever could. And that's really saying something.
Little DVD, which I'm assuming has, like, evidence on it of me, like, assaulting the police officer. Like, how is that assault, bitch? I literally kicked you in your fucking leg. Like...
You did not just kick her in the leg. You kicked her in the leg, you hit her arm, and you spit in her fucking face, okay? Again, back in 2016, Ethan Ralph was drunk off of his ass, and the police were coming down to fucking deal with Ralph because he was being a drunken idiot. And Ethan Ralph, in his infinite wisdom, decided to take a swing at a police officer. Again, Ethan Ralph attempted to hit the police officer. He was not lucky enough to land the punch. And the simple idea that Ethan Ralph attempted to assault a police officer was enough for him to get charged. So if someone like Ethan Ralph can get charged with attempting to hit a police officer, then it makes only sense that they would charge you for literally assaulting a police officer.
Do you over-exaggerate much, bitch? I just fucking kicked you in your fucking leg. Like, relax yourself.
It does not matter if you kicked her in the leg, if you spat on her face, if you fucking hit her in the arm. You literally kicked her ass. It does not matter. What you did is considered assaulting a police officer, and assaulting a police officer is against the law. And what do you think is going to happen if you assault a police officer? Oh, that's right! They're gonna charge you with assaulting a police officer!
Imagine kicking someone in the leg and then having them charge you with assault, like...
That is one of the definitions of assault. You kicked the police officer in the leg. That is assault. Again, if someone like Ethan Ralph can get charged with attempting to assault a police officer, then it makes only sense that you would get charged with assaulting a police officer. Because again, even though Ethan Ralph attempted to punch that police officer in the face and fucking missed, he still got charged. So if someone like Ethan Ralph can get charged with trying to punch a cop in the face and failing miserably, then it makes only sense that they charge you, someone who did indeed kick a police officer in the fucking leg, with assaulting a police officer. You fucking airhead.
Petty much. But anyways, my charges, I got 8 new charges and I was already on probation, which is why I'm going to jail because of this.
See? This isn't her fucking first run-in with the law. She has a fucking history of dealing with the police officers. She has a fucking criminal record. She has a history. Keep in mind that there's a good chance a bunch of little girls, a bunch of teenage girls, think of her as an idol.
I was already on probation, actually, for assaulting another police officer, because I spat on him, but...
Oh, what do you know? This isn't the first time she's been charged with assaulting a police officer. How lovely.
I don't know what it is with me and spitting on police officers. I just don't like them. Anyway, so, it's fuck 12. So, that wasn't funny. My charges are assaulting a police officer ×3, assault with a weapon ×2, which I'm not pleading guilty to because that was self-defense. Failed to
You could try to plead self-defense all you like, but at the end of the day, it's apparently illegal for someone like you to own pepper spray. Now again, I do not believe that it is entirely illegal for someone to own pepper spray in Canada, with the exception of someone having a criminal record, like Sagittarius the Sea Cow here.
comply with probation order ×1, possession of weapon for dangerous purpose ×1. I was defending myself.
Again, even if you were defending yourself, you are still going to get charged. Why? Because having that pepper spray on your person is illegal for you. Again, I do not wholeheartedly believe that it is illegal for any upstanding Canadian citizen to have pepper spray on their body. But what I do believe is that it is indeed illegal for someone like you with a criminal record to own pepper spray. So again, given the fact that you have a criminal record, given the fact that this isn't your first run-in with the law, given everything I just said, okay? Given everything I just said, it's still illegal for you to own pepper spray, especially when you have a criminal record, self-defense or not.
Threats to cause death or bodily harm, and I don't remember who I threatened, but I don't know how to explain that one.
You probably threatened a lot of people, and I really wouldn't be surprised if you threatened a bunch of the cops in the fucking jail you went to.
I don't even know. I don't know what I said. They didn't tell me about that. But anyways, so that's 8 new charges, and so I go to court and I look at it and it says 90 days in jail is what they're asking for. I call legal aid and they're like, oh, we can't give you...
Honestly, I wish you would have spent more time in fucking jail. I honestly wish you spent more fucking time in jail. And you know what? That's probably going to happen in the near future. So if I ever find out that Sagittarius the Sea Cow has been charged for whatever reason, and she gets to spend the next 2, 3, maybe even 5 years in jail, if not prison, I think I might cry.
We can't give you a lawyer, like, you're gonna have to use duty counsel as your lawyer, da-da-da-da-da. He's shedding like crazy. You're gonna have to use duty counsel as your lawyer, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I have no chance of fighting this, whatever. And it's not even, the reason I wanted, like, a legal aid lawyer in the first place is because it cost me $200 to get, okay, so it cost me $100 to get there and $100 to get home from there, the courthouse. And if I don't show up, I get arrested. But who the fuck has $200 to spend every 2 weeks to get to court? And I know you're probably thinking, oh, you should have thought of that before you fucking started wilding out and shit. Like, now?
Yeah, you really should have. You really fucking should've.
But this is my bunny. He's still alive, well alive. And if you're wondering who's going to take care of my bunny when I'm gone, it's my father. My daddy loves my...
Well, obviously. Fucking dad does everything else. Dad does everything else while you're fucking running around being a dumb whore. So it does make kind of sense that, your fucking dad would have to take care of your rabbit. And honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised if your dad loves the rabbit more than you. And I can't say I blame the man. I love that rabbit more than you. Because that rabbit isn't a dumb fucking whore.
Bunny. So yeah, that's what I came on here to say. The good news and the bad news. Good news is Saggy is back to normal. Saggy's not crying. Saggy's not suicidal. Saggy is not depressed.
Honestly, I know this is kind of fucked up for me to say, but I honestly do hope this fucking sea cow takes her life soon. Because I said it once and I said it again. This woman is a danger to children everywhere. Children are going to look up to this fucking sea cow as a role model. The more Sagittarius remains on the internet, the more subscribers she's going to get to her fucking YouTube channel. The more attention she's going to get. The more people are going to donate to her OnlyFans. The more attention Sagittarius shorty gets, the more innocent, young, dumb kids are going to look up to this fucking sea cow as a role model. And in 10, 15 years' time, we're gonna fucking see a bunch of kids be little shorty Sagittarius shorties here. So please do kill yourself for the betterment of society.
No, I'm still depressed, but obviously I'm fine. I don't know how to explain it. Also, I have a dick appointment ×2 tomorrow, and my contact just broke, and that was...
She has a dick appointment. This woman, at that time, was gearing up to get ready to go to jail. And she has a dick appointment. Which, in case anyone is wondering, at least to my knowledge, that means that she has a fucking client to satisfy. I really do hope in the near future she gets charged with prostitution. That way she spends a long time in fucking jail. 'Cause that's coming. And I can't wait.
My last contact, so I'm gonna have to go blind. And I'm really scared. I'm not gonna be able to see
Why not wear glasses? Do you not have glasses?
shit, and my glasses are broken. But yeah, so,
Well, why don't you start wanting to daddy to get you a new pair? I'm sure that little cuck will be more than happy to get you a new pair.
Hi, baby. So yeah, I'm really scared for that. And then the bad news is that I'm going to jail, and that, yeah, you guys are gonna... I'm probably gonna lose, all my followers on Instagram and, all my subscribers
Oh, I wish that were the case.
from not posting, but... I hope I find me a little baddie in there. A prison wife. No, a jail wife, because it's not prison. Hope I find...
So, aside from the fact that this vapid airhead is dumbfounded that kicking and hitting and spitting a police officer would result in her getting charged with assaulting a police officer. Now, aside from that, now the sea cow is getting optimistic in thinking that she's going to find a fucking jail wife.
A little jail wife, a jail mom, a whole jail family. Maybe I'll really like it in there, and I'll end up asking to stay longer. You're shedding like crazy, bro. Maybe...
So first she starts crying that she's going to be having to go to jail for 90 days. Now she's getting all optimistic in hopes and praise to the gods above that she not only finds a jail wife, but also a jail mom and a jail family, and as a result of that, she would want to stay in fucking jail forever. I really do wish that was the case, but sadly, this fucking degenerate subhuman is still a free woman. In time, Alistair. In time, she will be gone from the internet for good.
I'll try to like, bro, if I find a girlfriend in there and she's doing a lot of time, I'm dead ass gonna like do something crazy to end up staying longer so that I can be with her. I really hope I find my soulmate in there.
Imagine for a moment being optimistic, hoping and praying to the gods above that you find your one true love in fucking jail. Just imagine that for a moment. Just imagine being hopeful, being really, really hopeful that you find your one true love, your soulmate, in fucking jail.
I don't know if you guys can see all the hairs flying, but he has to get down. Oh my god. Bruh. He's shedding like crazy. Are you crazy?
Well, maybe if you did a good job taking care of your fucking rabbit, it wouldn't be shedding as much. But seeing as how you are an idiot, it really wouldn't surprise me if you are indeed a bad pet mom.
So yeah, also I dyed my hair, as you can see.
I really don't
Back
care.
to pink Saggy, because I wasn't feeling myself without the pink hair. Like, when I have the pink hair, I feel like myself.
Okay, maybe this is just me or the lighting, but I swear this fucking hair is purple.
But yeah, I'm gonna be posting a few videos. Okay, I go to jail on the 17th, which is in 2 weeks. Actually, technically in 1 week now, because it has been almost a week past. So in 1 week, basically. So I'm trying to wild out as much as I can before I go to jail, and I wild out, I mean not do anything illegal, but just like get as much dick as I can and just like get drunk and just like fucking fuck it up. But yeah, so basically, I don't know.
You don't know what?
That's what I meant to say. I will be posting, I think, a couple more times before I go in so that I can come out to some money. And also so that you guys can have some content to watch while I'm away. Because apparently some people actually like my videos, which is kind of odd because, like,
Yeah, it truly does amaze me that there are people out there that actually like this fucking degenerate sea cow's videos.
a loser. But yeah, so, for those of you who wanted to know what jail I'm going to, so you can write me or whatever, I might post it, but I might not, because I'm scared that someone that, like, doesn't fuck with me is gonna, like, have a connection.
Yeah, what a great idea for you to tell the internet what jail you're going to. What a great idea. What a fantastic idea it is for you to tell the internet which jail you're going to. What a great idea that would be. I'm sure that would end well for you. I'm sure this wouldn't result in someone that has a grudge against you, knowing on someone on the inside, jump you. And I'm sure one of your crazy psycho fans wouldn't attempt a fucking prison breakout for you or anything. No, go ahead. Tell us what jail you're going to. Because that's always a great idea to admit on the fucking internet.
On the inside, they're gonna be like, oh, like, if you see Saji in there, like, kill her. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm just
I really do wish that happened, but sadly, she's still alive.
paranoid. I've been watching a lot of Orange is the New Black. Like, what if someone, like, what's it called?
This is probably where she's getting all of her ideas for jail from. Fucking Orange is the New Black. A fictional TV show. This is where she's getting her ideas about jail from. A TV show with fake people in a fake prison telling fake prison stories. This is where she's getting her idea about jail from. Holy fuck.
Like, sets me up and, like, puts drugs in my, like,
What?
bed and just, like, gets me, like, a ton of more years in the bin, and I'm
I wish that was the
not
case.
trying to go that long, because I can't picture myself in jail. I'm a freaking weird-ass... Is there...
First she starts throwing a tard fit that she's going to jail. Then she starts getting optimistic in the hopes that she would find her one true love in said jail. And now she's throwing yet again another tard fit about going to jail.
alcohol in jail?
Again, vapid fucking airhead. Is there alcohol in jail? Oh no, Tubby, you tell me.
Like, there's no dick in jail. There's no alcohol. There's no fucking parties. Like...
Of course you wouldn't be able to get dick in jail. Of course you won't be able to get alcohol in jail. Of course you won't be able to party in jail. It's fucking jail.
There's pussy, and I don't even think it's shaved pussy, and I don't eat non-shaved pussy.
Oh, boo-hoo for you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die in jail.
I wish you did die in jail. I really do wish.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go drink and order some food and get the rest of the contact out of my fucking eyeball. But also thank you guys for all the comments on my last video. I can't believe I actually fucking uploaded that. I don't know why I'm acting like a bubbly ass bitch right now. I'm just in a good mood. Thanks for everyone who commented on my last video and, like, opened up about their stuff or, like, you know, like, helped me out with my stuff, blah, blah, blah. And for all the negative comments, you know, like, I don't really care because all the positive comments, like, outweighed the negative ones. So it really helped me a lot to, like, it really helped, like, opening up and, like...
Okay, this fucking bitch really does need more fucking negative comments. Maybe then she would actually do something with her fucking life and actually, you know, stop being a degenerate whore.
Getting that off my chest and, like posting it to you guys, it really fucking helped, and, like...
But I'm gonna be the first one to say it. She's not gonna learn her lesson. Her lifestyle is what's gonna fucking kill her. She's either gonna drink herself to death, she's either gonna have a fucking stroke, or some rando dude she meets on the internet is either gonna kidnap her and sell her into sex slavery, or they're just gonna fucking murder her. Either way, I really don't see her having a fucking positive ending to this.
I'm just really glad I did it, even though never in a million years I imagined that I would post something that vulnerable, because I used to be like, if I wanted to cry, I would have to be alone and in my room, and no one could ever know that I was crying. So now I'm just like a messy bitch that cries everywhere.
And a whore, and a sea cow, and a retard.
I'm watching my bunny shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Toodles.
Turtle? Okay. So that was Sagittarius Shorty announcing that she's going to go to jail and why the fuck she went to jail. So, I'm going to go ahead and upload this video to the YouTube channel by now. And next video is again going to be on Sagittarius Shorty, but this time it's going to be the fight video in question. But until then, I will be seeing you guys.